Welcome back, and today we're going to go through my 7 favorite knife designs that have a full size and a mini. And these two would have definitely been on this list. However, this is the Vosteed Nightshade TH and the Mini Nightshade. The only reason I didn't put these on the list is because the Mini Nightshade is not in stock right now, but absolutely love it, and they would have definitely been on this list if they would have both been in stock. I will have links to all these knives down in the description and in the comments. So let's get started. First up, the Kizer Feist XL and the regular size Feist. You can get this one. This particular one's in 154 cm with contoured canvas micarta scales that are super comfortable. You got a nice crown spine, and the action is just ridiculous. So smooth. I love the XL. And the regular size is in 154 cm plus a myriad of other steels as well. You can get it in micarta, titanium, all kinds of different material, handle material options. And this one's just an easy one to carry. And I'm not even really a front flipper fan. However, these just perform so nicely. Only thing that they really missed the mark on these is not making them for lefty taps for lefties as well. Definitely missing out on that part of the market. But that's the first one, the Kizer Feist and the Feist XL. Next up, we have the off-grid knives, Rhino. This thing is a tank of a knife. The blade steel on this one is 154 cm, comfortable ergos, and a very stout liner lock. This one has a nice snappy action, and I love the way that flipper tab's designed. Very comfortable. Deep carry tip up, left or right-handed pocket clip, and I think the mini is even cooler. You have 14T28N on these. It's a nice little 3-finger grip knife, and even though it's small, you can still get a lot done with this little guy. Reversible pocket clip on these as well, and I think they did a good job of shrinking it down and still making it useful. This particular one has a gray finish with like a grayish colored G10, nice milling on them, and check those screws out. Nice hardware. Down in the comments, let me know what your favorite knives like these are. Next up, we have the Knives Banter. This one is what started it off. Ben Peterson designed this knife, and it's just an excellent all-around good knife. This particular one is in S35EN, and I put this clip on here because I thought it looked better. I forgot, I don't think it's a Best Tech clip. Liner lock, and these also come, I think, in different steels as well. So many different options with the Banter. Like I said, just a clean design, beautiful drop point or spear point blade on this one. Good, nice and slicey. Now this one is tip up right hand carry only, unfortunately. Baby Banter from Civivi is probably my favorite 5th pocket carry knife of all times. It's just the best value I think you can get. Nitro V steel, you got that same awesome blade shape. It's a little big knife because you can get a full 4-finger grip on it. I think it could easily fit large hands as well. It's got beautiful action. It's got a deep carry pocket clip. Now this one is reversible, so they did it right here. And then they came out with the large Banter, and I don't think this one gets the love it deserves. I'm not the biggest fan of this forward choil either, but I will say it is super comfortable. Would I've liked the edge to go all the way to the back, kind of like this one? Yeah. But I love that blade shape, and the action on these is spectacular as well. 20 CV blade steel on these. You can get it in micarta. I think you can get it in G10 as well. Yeah, I think they just came out with like a JG10 one. Coated, non-coated blades. This particular one is the blasted stonewash finish. Hadn't had any corrosion problems yet on this one. Good jimping up here. And this one is a reversible tip-up deep carry pocket clip. Next up, we have the Kizer Towser K and the Kizer Towser S. These are probably the smoothest knives that Kizer makes. I mean, every one that I have is drop shut. And I think it has a lot to do with the multi-row bearings that these are on. These are very comfortable in hand. I have reviewed this one. I don't know if I ever reviewed the S, but I definitely love it. I'll probably carry the S more than the K, but that's just me. but love that blade shape. This one slices excellent. 154 cm steel on these. Kizer does a pretty good job with their 154 cm. Nice long row of fine cut jimping, and you have a reversible deep carry pocket clip on the full size. And on the Towser S, you only have a tip up deep carry right hand carry on it for some reason. Not sure why they did that, but definitely love both of them. Excellent knives. You can get this one in coated, non-coated, black wash, copper. Now, I don't know if all those are still available, but you can also get it with, which I have that one as well. This one and most of them are flat scaled. If you want a even more comfortable one, the one with the red linen micarta is contoured scales, and that one is super comfortable, non-coated blade. And yeah, it's probably my favorite of the bunch just because of those contoured scales. And you can get this one with a non-coated blade with blue rich light if you don't like coated blades. Next up, we have the Civivi Knives Praxis and the Mini Praxis. The full-size Praxis has 9CR18 MOV. The Mini has the D2 steel. This is just a tried and true knife design for them. And usually when you see a company have a full size and then they start making other sizes, because it's a very popular knife for them. And the Praxis is a popular knife for good reason. You got perfect blade shape on here, nice and slicey blade. Reversible tip up left or right hand deep carry pocket clip on this one. Super comfortable in hand. Now, once again, not sure why they did it, but on the Mini it is tip up right hand carry only. Unfortunately, you can kind of choke up on the Mini as well, but you know, I know somebody to say they didn't put it for left-handed carry because of the Mini, but come on now, you can get it done. Get it done. Yeah, I'm just not sure why they didn't tap it for lefties just like they did on the full size. Number 6, we had the QSP Penguin. Definitely by far QSP's most popular knife to date. I mean, everybody should know that by now. The amount of variants they've made of the Penguin, different scale materials, you know, upgraded ones with fat carbon and M390 steel or S35 VN steel. The original Penguin is probably still my favorite. It's just a good value. You know, I think now it's like 32 bucks or something like that. Super smooth action, great beater knife. And I love the denim micarta. I own like 3 or 4 of these at one point, but they're one of the best knives to give as gifts. It's just a simple knife, easy to use. Got a reversible deep carry pocket clip on these, on washers. I love that washer action. Well-tuned detent. You can reverse flick it. I find it to be pretty darn comfortable. You know, this is D2 steel. It's not going to hold the longest edge, but at the price point, I think it's justified. And then we see them come out with the Mini Penguin. And the Mini Penguin is in 14C 28M blade steel. I don't love the color of the G10, but, you know, cool little knife. Now, this one I barely get a 3-finger grip on, so if you have large, extra large hands, the Mini's probably going to be too small for you. It does have a tip-up reversible pocket clip. Did an excellent job there. I think, let me see something. I think the Mini's also on bearings, if I remember correctly. Mine's not the smoothest, but this is a great utility knife with that Wharncliffe blade. You can get right down on that tip, do your work. And then we have the XL Penguin, I think it is. This is definitely my favorite of the large penguins. I have a plain XL Penguin as well, but this one right here is a traditional pocket knives Jigged titanium one in M390 steel. I absolutely love it. They come in coated, non-coated, and it's just a phenomenal knife. The action on them is they're all snappy, comfortable in hand. You got a nice full-size blade there. All of them excellent for utility work. And there you go for a size reference. And last but certainly not least, we have the Kizer Sheepdog. Another super popular one for Kizer. And for good reason as well. This is a sheepdog design. This particular one is just your standard issue one with the contoured black linen micarta, 154 cm steel, stupid smooth, deep carry, tip up, right hand carry only. Unfortunately, once again, and yeah, they've made so many different variations, but in this configuration, you can also get it in that XL. Look at that. This thing, the XL, if you like big knives, the XL is a monster. Absolute monster. And then, of course, you got the Mini. I love how they went, did the same exact treatment on all of them, on the different size variations. You can get this one in titanium, which I have that one as well. It's an absolute beast, and it's super smooth. All these have phenomenal action. The one I carry the most, I find, is the full size, just because it fits my hand really good. I like that choke up spot, and this one is a lot more slicey than the smaller one, just because of the grind height. I forgot what this one is. This one's not ground super thin. You can kind of see it if you look right here. Oh, it's not going to focus on both, but just take my word for it. I've measured it with calipers several times. But even though it's not, the super slicer, it still performs very nicely, and this one's very easy to carry. And whenever they did the non-flipper blade hole, that one I like a whole lot, because I can get all the way up on that blade and I can get a 4-finger grip. When I'm choked back right here, you're kind of far from that edge, and it wasn't as comfortable for me. This particular one, I got one of their aftermarket titanium mill clips on it that fit. But love the Sheepdog series. Just absolute home run for them, and I can see why they went all out. It just makes sense whenever we're showing a lot of interest in a certain design. Why wouldn't they make tons of them? They're missing out on money, of course, and I enjoy it as well. So, like I said, there's so many awesome ones like this. There's a few that, like I said, that didn't make the list, like these, because of the availability, and there's some that I just don't carry as much as these. So tell me down in the comments, what pair do you like that has a small and large, or a full size and XL? Cold Steel makes a ton of them, and I love a lot of those as well, but I just don't carry those as much. I'd love to see that down below. That is always fun to check out. If you have any questions about any of these, feel free to ask me down in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. Also, I will be making a community post here soon. I am doing a live, depending on when you watch this video. I am doing a live tonight, Saturday the 15th of July. And it will be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see y'all there. I will be giving away those knives that I was running to give with the Veritas and the 2 Pyrites. And I will be probably adding in some other knives that never got claimed from some of the other giveaways. So you're not going to want to miss it. It should be a fun time, a little relaxed time, nothing crazy. And I hope to see y'all there. All right, guys and girls, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.